So you're an intelligent person. You spent your life in criminal, involved in criminal law. You don't have an opinion? Have you thought about it?
Senator, I'm not sure which specific instances of categories of crime that are not being prosecuted you're referring to.
For example, shoplifting, receiving stolen property, resisting arrest in the name of social justice. Now, Mr. Chairman, we both know what I'm talking about, and so does the witness. And I don't know why she won't answer the question, and that's the point I was trying to make. I mean no disrespect to either of you, but I think my questions are perfectly appropriate in this environment.
Thank you, sir.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Capitol Insights. Today we're diving into a fascinating Senate Judiciary hearing that has everyone talking. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button on Capitol Insights to stay updated on the latest political analysis and breakdowns. What happens when a seasoned senator meets a judicial nominee who seems reluctant to share her views? Let's break down this intense exchange between Senator John Kennedy and judicial nominee Freeman. The hearing starts with Senator Kennedy throwing a curveball. He asks Freeman to identify problems with America's criminal justice system in just 60 seconds. Pretty bold, right? Freeman responds with what I'd call a classic safe answer, talking about various issues and public debate. Kennedy, not satisfied, narrows it down. Give me two things. Finally, Freeman mentions her experience with cases where people's fundamental rights were denied. Now here's where things get spicy. Kennedy shifts gears completely, focusing on a hot-button issue, prosecutors choosing not to pursue certain crimes in the name of social justice. We're talking about places like Philadelphia and Los Angeles, where some DAs have made headlines for their progressive policies. Freeman's response? She repeatedly claims she hasn't formed an opinion on this. If you're finding this analysis helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Kennedy starts listing specific crimes: shoplifting, receiving stolen property, resisting arrest. Freeman maintains she hasn't thought about it. Kennedy's response is golden. I don't believe you. You can feel the frustration in his voice. He's essentially saying, how can someone with your experience not have an opinion on this? Just when things couldn't get more intense, Chairman Durbin jumps in. He defends the concept of prosecutorial discretion, arguing that it's impossible to prosecute every case. But watch what happens next. Kennedy pushes back hard, saying this is the third time Durbin has commented on his questioning style. Kennedy's final point really drives it home. This isn't about routine prosecutorial discretion, it's about DAs deliberately ignoring entire categories of crimes in the name of social justice.
Counselor, you're an intelligent person. You spent your life in criminal, involved in criminal law. You don't have an opinion? Have you thought about it?
Senator, I'm not sure which specific instances of categories of crime that are not being prosecuted you're referring to.
Sure. How about shoplifting? How about receiving stolen property? How about resisting arrest? How about making criminal threats? Do you think those are all statutes, criminal violations? Do you think it's a very simple question, Counselor. Do you think prosecutors should decide in the name of social justice not to ignore these criminal violations? Have you thought about it?
Senator, I can't say I have.
You're telling me you've not given any thought to this?
Senator,
None whatsoever.
Thank you.
Counselor, I don't believe you. I'm sorry. I just don't believe you. You're a well-read, intelligent person. And I don't know why you won't give me your opinion on this.
Senator, I've focused on specific criminal cases as an advocate, as an appointed counsel.
I know that, but I'm asking your opinion. I'm going to ask it one more time. Do you think prosecutors should ignore criminal violations as per statutes passed by a legislative body in the name of social justice as a matter of class of cases?
All I can say, Senator, is I believe that prosecutors have a very important job. And that
I agree. Their job is enormously important. I'm just asking you to answer my question. I can't vote for you if you're not going to answer my question, because I don't know what position you're going to take if you're on the court.
Thank you, Senator.
Would you answer my question?
I would hope that prosecutors would use all of their tools and resources to make important decisions about issues such as the one that you've raised. And if confirmed, I would review the legality of any challenge.
Counselor, I'm very disappointed. I'm getting word salad here, and I don't even have dressing on it. We both know what I'm talking about, and I think your refusal to answer gives me the answer. With all due respect. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Kennedy. I'm going to comment on your question.
Well, I'm going to want to respond.
I want you to.
Okay.
Attorneys and prosecutors make decisions every single day as to what cases will be prosecuted and which cases will not. It is physically, legally impossible to prosecute all cases. They establish priorities. They try to serve the public in establishing those priorities. Every prosecutor makes that choice. They can't prosecute every possible violation of the law. That's just part of their responsibility. I don't see why that is a reflection on whether or not you agree with their choices or not. Some are going to take a much different view than others. That's just the nature of it. And in terms of summarizing what's wrong with the criminal justice system in 60 seconds, challenge any one of us to do the same.
Well, Mr. Chairman, you know, Dick, the affection that I have for you, but this is the third hearing in which you've made editorial comments about my questions.
But I'm leaving the floor open to you.
So I want to respond. Number one, this very bright person has spent her life in the criminal justice system. I don't think it's unreasonable to ask what, if anything, she thinks is wrong with it and get a candid answer. Number two, of course you're right about prosecutorial discretion, but you and I both know that's not what my question was about. We have a number of district attorneys that have taken the position that they are going to ignore criminal statutes passed by a legislative body, and they are not going to prosecute, they meaning the prosecutors, an entire line of cases, for example, shoplifting, receiving stolen property, resisting arrest in the name of social justice. Now, Mr. Chairman, we both know what I'm talking about, and so does the witness. And I don't know why she won't answer the question, and that's the point I was trying to make. I mean no disrespect to either of you, but I think my questions are perfectly appropriate in this environment.
Thank you, Senator.
What do you think about this exchange? Was Kennedy too harsh, or was he right to push for clearer answers? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button on Capital Insights for more detailed breakdowns of important political moments. Until next time, next video, top 5 most intense Senate hearing moments of 2024.